Did you know that 1 out of every 4 adults over 65 will experience a fall this year? But here's what most people don't realize. Your balance at 80 can often be better than it was at 60 with the right training. I'm not talking about genetics or luck. I'm talking about 5 specific exercises that take less time than brewing your morning coffee. I've worked with thousands of seniors over the years, and I've seen 75-year-olds who can't stand on one leg for 2 seconds transform into people who confidently navigate stairs, uneven sidewalks, and crowded stores without a second thought. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how they did it. Here's the truth that nobody talks about. Losing your balance isn't a natural part of aging. It's a natural part of not moving. Think about it this way. When you were younger, you climbed stairs, stepped over curbs, reached for items on high shelves, and shifted your weight dozens of times throughout the day. Your body had constant practice. But as we get older, we start moving less. We take the elevator. We ask someone else to grab that can from the top shelf. And slowly, without realizing it, we stop challenging our balance systems. The good news? Your body doesn't care how old you are. It responds to training at any age. Research from the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity shows that seniors who practiced balance exercises for just 10 minutes a day reduced their fall risk by nearly 50% in 12 weeks. 50%! That's not a small number. So if you've been thinking, I'm too old for this, or my balance is just gone, I want you to know it's not gone. It's just waiting for you to wake it back up. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through 5 exercises that target the exact systems your body uses to stay stable: your leg strength, your coordination, your ankle control, and your body's natural ability to sense where it is in space. These aren't complicated gym moves. You don't need any equipment, and you can do them right in your living room, holding onto a chair if you need to. By the end of this video, you'll have a simple 5-minute routine that you can start doing today. And if you stick with it for just 2 weeks, you'll notice a difference. Not because I'm promising miracles, but because your body is designed to adapt. Before we begin, comment your age and one thing you'd love to do more confidently again. I read and reply to every single comment. Let's get started. Exercise 1 is side leg raises, and it's one of the most underrated movements for balance. Here's why it matters. Every time you walk, your body has to balance on one leg for a split second while the other leg swings forward. If the muscles on the sides of your hips, your hip abductors, are weak, that single leg moment becomes unstable. That's when you start feeling wobbly on sidewalks or when stepping over something. Side leg raises strengthen exactly those muscles. They also teach your body to shift weight smoothly from side to side, which is critical for everyday movements like getting in and out of a car or stepping onto a curb. How to perform it correctly? Stand next to a chair or counter and place one hand on it lightly for balance. Keep your posture tall, shoulders back, chest lifted, core engaged. Shift your weight onto your left leg. Keep that knee soft, not locked. Slowly lift your right leg out to the side, about 6 to 12 inches off the floor. Your foot should stay parallel to the ground, no turning it out or pointing your toes. Hold for 1 second at the top, then lower it back down with control. Don't let it just drop. Start with 8 to 10 reps on each side. If that feels too easy, do 2 sets. If it feels challenging, start with 5 reps. Make it easier, just lift your leg an inch or 2. Even a small movement counts. Make it harder. Try holding at the top for 3 seconds, or do the exercise without holding on to anything. And here's the key. If you wobble, that's good. That wobble means your stabilizer muscles are working. Don't fight it. Let your body learn. Now let's move to an exercise that targets something even more fundamental to your daily independence. Exercise 2. One-leg stand. The second exercise is the one-leg stand. This is the gold standard for balance training, and for good reason. Standing on one leg forces every system in your body to work together: your muscles, your joints, your inner ear, and the tiny sensors in your feet that tell your brain where you are in space. It's like a full-body balance rehearsal. And here's what's amazing. Studies show that people who can stand on one leg for 10 seconds or longer have a significantly lower risk of falls and fractures. So this isn't just an exercise, it's a test of how well your balance systems are functioning. How to perform it correctly. Stand next to a chair or wall for safety, but don't hold on unless you need to. Shift your weight onto your right leg. Lift your left foot just a few inches off the ground. You can bend the knee and bring your foot slightly behind you or lift it in front, whatever feels natural. Keep your eyes focused on a point straight ahead. This helps with stability. Stand tall. Don't hunch forward or lean to one side. Hold this position for as long as you can, up to 30 seconds. Do this twice on each leg. Rest between sides if you need to. Make it easier, lightly touch the chair or wall with your fingertips. Even a gentle touch gives your brain confidence. Make it harder? Close your eyes for 5 to 10 seconds. This removes your visual balance cues and forces your body to rely on feel alone. Advanced option? Try standing on a soft surface like a cushion. If you can only hold it for 2 seconds right now, that's okay. That's your starting point. In 2 weeks, you might hit 10 seconds. That's progress. If you're still with us and finding this helpful, type number 2 in the comments so I know you're there. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button and the bell so you don't miss any future videos. Now, let's move to an exercise that retrains a movement you use hundreds of times every single day: walking. Exercise 3, heel-to-toe rocks. The third exercise is called heel-to-toe rocks, and it's all about ankle strength and control. Your ankles are your body's first line of defense against losing balance. When you step on uneven ground or shift your weight unexpectedly, your ankles adjust instantly to keep you upright. But if they're stiff or weak, you lose that quick response. This exercise trains your ankles to move smoothly through their full range of motion, which improves stability and reduces the risk of ankle injuries. How to perform it correctly. Stand with your feet hip-width apart. You can place your hands on a chair for light support. Slowly rise up onto your toes, lifting your heels off the ground as high as you comfortably can. Hold for 1 second at the top, then slowly lower your heels back down. Now shift your weight back onto your heels and lift your toes off the ground. Hold for 1 second, then lower your toes back down. That's 1 rep. Toe raise, then heel raise. Do 10 to 12 reps. If you feel steady, try 2 sets. Make it easier, just do the toe raises and skip the heel raises until you feel more confident. Make it harder, do the exercise with your feet together, or try it without holding on to anything. Focus on slow, controlled movement. Don't rush. The slower you go, the more your muscles have to work. Before we continue to the top 2 exercises, if you're finding value in this information, hit that like button so more seniors can discover this routine. And subscribe. We're releasing powerful senior health content every week. Now let's move to an exercise that addresses something most routines completely ignore. Exercise 4, coordination cross. The fourth exercise is called the coordination cross, and it's a little different because it combines balance with coordination. In real life, balance isn't just about standing still. It's about moving in different directions, reaching, bending, stepping sideways, turning around. This exercise trains your body to stay stable while your limbs move in opposite directions, which builds better overall coordination. Here's the proper technique. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart. You can hold on to a chair if needed. Lift your right knee up to hip height, or as high as you comfortably can. At the same time, reach your left hand across your body and tap the outside of your right knee. Lower your leg and hand back to the starting position. Now, lift your left knee and reach your right hand across to tap it. That's 1 rep. Do 8 to 10 reps on each side, alternating. Make it easier? Don't lift your knee as high. Just lift it a few inches off the ground and still reach across. Make it harder. Try doing it without holding on, or slow down the movement and hold each position for 2 seconds. This one might feel a little awkward at first. That's normal. Your brain is learning a new pattern. Stick with it. If you're still watching and this helps, type number 4 in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. Your support keeps us going. Exercise 5, rocking the boat. The 5th exercise is called rocking the boat, and it's one of my favorites because it's simple but incredibly effective. This exercise mimics the side-to-side weight shift you use when walking. It trains your body to transfer weight smoothly and confidently, which is essential for walking on uneven surfaces or changing direction quickly. Here's how to perform it correctly. Stand with your feet hip-width apart. Shift your weight onto your right leg and slowly lift your left foot off the ground, bringing it slightly to the side. Hold this single leg balance for 3 seconds. Now, shift your weight onto your left leg and lift your right foot off the ground. Hold for 3 seconds. Keep alternating, like a slow, controlled rocking motion. Do 10 to 12 rocks per side, 20 to 24 total shifts. Make it easier? Keep your toes on the ground and just shift your weight without fully lifting your foot. Make it harder? Close your eyes for a few reps, or hold each single leg position for 5 seconds instead of 3. The key here is smoothness. Don't jerk from side to side. Think of it as a gentle, rhythmic sway. All right, so those are your 5 exercises. Now, let's talk about how to put them into practice. The golden rule: consistency beats intensity. You don't need to do these perfectly. You don't need to do them for 30 minutes. 5 minutes a day, 3 to 5 times a week is enough to see real change. Start with what feels manageable. Maybe that's just 3 exercises today. Or maybe you do all 5 but only 1 set each. That's fine. The goal is to show up. Your weekly plan. Monday, all 5 exercises, 1 set each. Wednesday, all 5 exercises, 1 set each. Friday, all 5 exercises, 1 set each. As you get stronger, add a second set. After a month, you might be doing 2 sets of everything in less than 10 minutes. Always have a sturdy chair or counter nearby for support. If you feel dizzy or unsteady, stop and rest. And if you have any medical concerns, check with your doctor before starting a new exercise routine. Here's something powerful. Write down how long you can hold the one-leg stand today. Just 1 number. Check it again in 2 weeks. You'll be amazed at how much it improves. Balance isn't about being perfect. It's about being confident. It's about walking into a room and not worrying about tripping. It's about reaching for something on a shelf without fear. It's about living your life fully at any age. If this video helped you, I'd love it if you'd share it with someone who needs it, a friend, a family member, someone in your community. And if you want more exercises like these, subscribe to the channel. I read every single comment, so let me know, what's your biggest balance challenge right now? I'll do my best to answer. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next video. Keep moving, keep learning, and remember, we're not chasing perfection. We're building confidence step by step.